So it's the final part of this service for me. It's the fuel filter tonight, and I've been waiting. There's a special tool which we'll put an Amazon link in for this one. So you need this special tool to make it so much easier. Okay, and I was actually giggling to myself. So in the box for the special tool, there's this picture. See the wrench? So I was smiling to myself a little bit, really, because that is sort of sometimes how it does actually happen if you haven't got the special tool. But so we're trying to do it really professionally. We've got this tool now, so let's see what happens. We're back on the near side of the vehicle, and the fuel filter is located inside there. Seen me do it a few times now. One screw there, one screw up there, headlight plug there. That's going to be removed, and gives you more access room to do this job. So we'll do that, we'll get that out of the way. So guys, the next thing to undo, there's a little tiny, it's going to be a little bit of a struggle to see it. There's a yellow tab just on the end of there, which you've got to flick up and then push the electrical block across like a sideways action, and then it just comes up and releases. So there's the top plug released. See if I can just tuck that away up around the back of there, just to keep it out of the way. And then we have two connections for the fuel lines, which is the yellow, and the blue, which is over the back there. Okay, so basically, so I'll do the blue one first. If you just push that sideways, you can see a white tab in there, and all you need to do then is squeeze that little tab together with your fingers. And release, and that comes off. And the same with the yellow. There's the yellow one. So all we need to do is just push that down, release. Hang on, there it goes. Yeah, you can see it. I'll just move it so you can see that. So it just literally pushes down, in with the tabs, and pulls off. Super simple. So that's the two fuel connections. So what we're going to do now, we're going to undo the body and take the whole unit out. So there's a couple of 6mm bolts, which will be a 10mm socket. There is my socket on that bolt now. So I'm just going to undo that one, and we'll remove that bolt. I probably can do it by hand now. Just whip that one out. Like that. And then just on the opposite side is another one. I might have to reposition my camera, so this is probably a little bit teasy whilst filming it. So I'll just do my best. I might be able to just sneak on the end of there. I've got a wobble drive extension on this, so it gives me a little bit of. So there we go, there's the second one coming undone in this kind of area. There's my little wobble drive coming through. Let me just take the ratchet off, and then I can probably just undo that with the wobble drive and an extension. So you can see the filter actually dislodging straight away. So it's quite a nice little simple operation, especially with that headlamp out of the way. Don't even hesitate, and just, even if you got time, just lubricate the bolts up on that headlight unit, seriously, because they become seized up and then you can't do nothing with them. So there's the actual fuel filter unit, and that is actually going to come right out through now. Just a little bit of a jiggle. There we go. I'm just going to just take it out like that. There it is. And is the special tool that I've got is no bloody good, so I still needed to get a bloody voice and to undo it. So here we go. Well, Neil, thanks a lot. Just graining out the excess diesel there, and there's the filter. That looks pretty black, actually. Look at the, is that black? I'll have a better look in a minute. Okay, so we are just popping the filter in, and all we have left is a little tiny O-ring, which is going to discard that one, chuck that one on the bottom of there. Absolutely bloody perfect. So there it is, guys. You don't even need this special tool. How crazy is that? So that is actually going to go back in the box, and there's the instructions how to use it, and we'll give that away to someone who's got a FIAT Ducato that needs it. Okay, so if you need this, give me a shout. Yeah, so I've just kind of spun it around. Actually, there's a I think it says Mopar on the front of there, so that needs to be facing outwards. There's the little bracket for the fuel line, and we're just going to push that bolt back in that one and do that one up just to catch it. And then we'll get the other bolt and put on the other side. And I get the little extension in there. Where's that one up? Put the ratchet on. Tweak that one. And then we're just going to come through underneath on the other one. And down there. So it's pretty nice little straightforward operation, really. Just needed that vice for that big nut underneath. Come through on that angle. I've got a camera, so obviously it's made it a little bit more beautiful. Okay, that's that one. So we go for the little blue one first. We'll snick that on, push that across. How nice is this? Yellow on, clipped in, and the electrical plug that we tucked up around the back, that's going to come down and basically slide on there, and yeah, we're in. Little yellow lock tab on the side down in the lock position, and that is job done. Headlight back in. It's a 10-minute job. Light back in position. Let's catch them. I'll put the electrical plug in there like that and snick that in, and then we will flick that over to do up, and T30s. Take these out, clean them up, put some oil on, makes it so much easier. One up in the corner, that funny kind of plastic one that I'm always taking out all the time. And it just goes so well with a little bit of lubrication on it. Right, all we got to do now is turn the ignition on, pump the fuel up. There she is. Turn the ignition on. Just give it a chance to pump itself up. Primer it up. give it a few minutes to pump itself up, and then hopefully, here we go, turn the ignition on, and away she goes. There we go, mission completed. Thanks for watching, guys. Easy job. Didn't need the special tool on this model, so it's a nice little eye opener. It's the first time I've actually done the fuel filter on this one, so there you go, guys. That's how easy it is, and pretty straightforward. Thanks for watching.